So here is all of my magic stuff. I have this little case full of all my card tricks and gimmicks and, you know, just extra cards. Like, I have a couple of cards here that I bought online. These are not cards that I use for magic, but these are just collectibles. I have a couple of cool decks of cards, but along with like gimmicks and tricks and stuff and extra cards. And then I have this whole chest of magic. I have like 2 bricks of decks. So I've written blue 6 red 6 blue in here and 6 red 6 blue in here. I have some, you know, joke tricks. This shocks you. And you know, I have like paper clips for card to wherever, and I have a magic wand. I have a magic set. I'm not going to go through everything, but I am going to show you my top 5 favorite tricks. My top 5 favorite tricks. Card magic. I'm a big fan of card stuff, so like my 5 card magic, it's going to be filled with card magic, coin tricks, magic tricks itself, you know, effects. Anything I have, everything I have, I'm going to go through 5 of my top favorite stuff that I like to perform. Not only do I like to perform them, not only do they get good effects, but they're also tricks that I like doing when I practice them in the mirror. They also look magical to you. Like, you know, the way when you practice it in the mirror, it's just fun to do because it just looks amazing when you do it yourself, as well as doing it to someone else. So those kind of stuff. So let's start with my 5th favorite card, my 5th favorite trick. In number 5, we have Quantum by Justin Miller. You take 2 aces or kings or jacks or whatever cards you like to use. For this trick I'm going to use a ace of hearts and the ace of clubs. Why not? These 2 cards are perfect. You take the 2 cards and you set them into the center of the deck in 2 separate places, just like that, as you can see. And then our next card that we pick is going to be the card that we remember. And it's okay if I see it. We're just going to remember the 8 of diamonds. So the idea to this trick is that your 8 is going to swap places with 2 aces. And that's just going to happen if I just wave over just like that. Now the 2 aces are over here. If 2 aces are here, that should mean your card is in the deck. Now my hands are full, so the only way to get it out is if I just give it a shake. And there it is, 1 card in between the aces, your 8 of diamonds. It is a pretty cool trick, and it's in 5 just because, you know, it's just one of those tricks that I can just do with a deck of cards, just right out of the pack, any deck of cards, and it is an amazing trick. Like, it's not, 5 isn't the worst place. If I said my top 10 favorite tricks, then 10th position for this trick would be the worst. So this isn't the worst. This is my favorite that I like to do when someone asks me to do something or to show them something, and I have to do it with a regular pack of cards and don't have anything else on me. That would be the trick that I go to. So it's a very good effect as well. Like, it's not that hard. It's actually super easy, and it's just visually amazing. So that's my 5th favorite trick. Number 4. So for the trick in 4th place, bing! Yep, just this. I don't think there's anything to do with 1 card, is there? I bet you can't do anything with this 1 card. I bet I can. Let me show you. I'm from Ireland and I should have Irish money, but I actually have English money. £20. Yeah, I have £20 because I actually don't have anything else in my wallet. I kind of use it all up. It's all in my credit card. I just dropped the £20. How cool am I? So I can still do it. You know, 20 Irish money, English money, they're all the same. So all to do is just fold up the 20 just like that, with a little bit showing so you can see what's happening. And all it is I take the card and I put it in front of the 20, and I take the 20 and I wrap it around the card. And that is very fair. But if I just rub this side and rub this side, just snap, you can see I have actually caused the 20 to melt right through the card. Oh my god. The card is actually inside of the 20 because it has melted through. Oh my god, how did I do that? Watch, I can actually melt it right out. Just like so. And the card is examinable. And the money is examinable because that was borrowed, so I can have to give it back now. And it's not torn anyway, so it's fine, and I'm not in trouble. Did you get that? Did you get... Okay. I'm kidding, you can't actually physically take it. So that was for number 4. Let's go to number 3. So for my favorite trick in third position is something that I came up with just 2 days ago, literally. Just 2 days ago. I didn't come up with the effect, but I came up with the routine for the effect. Basically, it's a multiplying coins effect. You take a coin, drop it in your hand, and it changes. Well, it doesn't change. A second coin just appears out of nowhere. You get me? And if I take the 2 coins and place them in my hand, give it a shake, now I have 3 coins. And that's actually weird. I don't even know how this is happening. I'm not sure where the extra coins are even coming from. But it's a good thing I know is when you're broke. Because as a magician you can just make coins appear, and you know, if you're broke and stuck for money, you just make coins appear because all I'm doing is taking the coins and throwing them into my hand, and one's just appearing every single time, so you can just do that again and again and again until you have enough money to pay for whatever you need to pay for. I'm just going to stop there with 4 coins because you get the idea. But yeah, so that's in number 3. Now number 2. For my favorite trick that comes in place number 2 is a trick called Card Cage by Hideki Tani. I think that's how you say his name. I think you've seen me do like a performance video of this trick a couple of years before. I mean, like a lot of videos before, I'm not sure when it was. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out anyways. So it's a trick by Hideki Tani. You can see that there's 2 blank cages. That's what they're called, cages. And basically you have a card selected. And you put the card in between the 2 cages. Boom, just like so. And then what you do with so there's the card in between the cage, in between the 2 cages, you can see it. And basically what happens is, if you just give it a shake, you can make that card vanish. Boom, and that card is actually gone. And you can make it appear wherever you like. So yeah, I think that's actually a very, very cool trick. I like it so much. So that's why it's in number 2, because it is another visually amazing trick that I love practicing. I love watching myself practice in the mirror because it also looks cool when I do it myself. Because I just love watching it vanish. It just looks like real magic, and that's just what I like about these tricks. So that was number 2. And now for the trick that comes in place number 1, the best for... Wait, did I just change clothes? Did it just get brighter in my room? What is happening? Yes, not only that, but it also changed day as well, yeah. Because I was recording my last trick, and as I was doing that, my camera died. And I was recording at night time, so I just charged my camera and went to bed. And it's morning now, so I'm just recording this last trick for you. So yeah, the last trick, best for last, Flash Flight by Nicholas Lawrence. The most coolest trick. I absolutely love it, and it's highly visual, and it's just fun to do. I'm just going to use a pre-used card. It's not a gimmick card, it's just pre-used. It's where you kind of like take a corner of a card and just bend it back and forward until it just looks very weak, like it does right now. So once it's very weak, see, because the idea is you take a card and and you keep folding back and forward the corner until it gets very weak. And if the corner is very weak, then it's very easy for you to just tear the corner off. And once the corner is torn off, then you just get to restore it just like that. So that was Flashlight by Nicholas Lawrence. Super cool effect, it's highly visual, and I absolutely love it. I don't think any other TNR tricks can beat this one. It's just, again, like I always say, one of those tricks that just look amazing and look like real magic, and it's just fun to perform. Or even when you're practicing it in the mirror, it just looks amazing when you're doing it, because it just looks like real magic, and I believe it really is magic, because it's just one of my top favorite tricks, and I don't think any other trick that I have would beat this trick. Apart from the card cage, I love that one as well. That's also highly visual. But yeah, so they were my top 5 favorite tricks. I was gonna pick like a top 10, but I was afraid in case I didn't really have 10 tricks, so I just kept it at 5, just to be safe. So let me know what you think about them. Which one did you like the most? And if you have a list of top 5 favorite tricks that you like, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what they are. So that's it. Hope you liked it. It was just a small little idea that I wanted to do, just to put all my 5 favorite tricks together and just to show them off, see what you think about them. And if you did like them, please hit the like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.